Yeah, hi everyone. So myself, Rasul Sheikh. I have total 14 years of experience in IT industry. I am still working in Qatar as a tech architect, and I am teaching online classes. Overall, wanted to learn development skills. So before starting the classes, I just want you to share some information. So what is happening outside? Actually, most of the people I see actually they are learning frameworks, technologies everywhere, and when they are joining the companies, they are not able to work actually. So theoretically, if you ask any question, the people are able to answer. When if I am asking them to write the program, they are not able to write. So I have to many interviews. Most of the interviews, people are able to answer theoretical knowledge, but when I ask them to write the program, they are not able to write. So this is what happening actually. So as a developer, we should know the how to write the program for each and every concept we have to write the program. So we have to learn development skills. So and most of the people are expecting actually some of the institute they are paying 30,000, 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh. Some people are charging 2 lakhs, and they are providing certificates, and course duration will be 6 months. And end of the day, once people are course completed, then they are searching for jobs, and they don't have proper guidance. And in case they are get into the company, if any task is assigned to them, then blank spaces, they are not able to work at all actually. So we have to learn the development skills actually. So I will teach you very in simple manner each and every concept. We are going to create one individual project so that everyone can understand easily. Okay. uh, and one more thing. Yeah, some of the people actually uh, they are able to write the program, whichever they are learnt in the institutes, whatever example programs they have given, they are able to write. But if other than that, if I ask any questions, so they are not able to write actually. So this kind of learning is not good actually. So you should not by heart the coding. You should not by heart the coding. You should understand the concept, then write the code. In that case, you can learn very perfectly actually. If you by heart the code, if you by heart the uh, theory concept, no use. If any new requirement comes, you should have capability to do that. Okay. So now, before starting the classes, let me share my screen now. So everyone able to see my screen? So now here, okay, you got my point, right? So most of the people are not having knowledge to develop the coding. So they have the knowledge, but they are not able to write the code. So people have to concentrate on development skills. So some of the people, sir, I need a certificate. Can you provide the certificate after the completing the course? Next, can you give me the placement? So instead of looking for placements and certificate, we should focus on development skills. Until unless without learning development skills, even if you got the certificate, even if you got the if you after completing the course, you can't able to sorry, you cannot work in software industry actually. You should learn the development skills first. And actually, So most of the people before batch, right? Before so many batches I have finished actually. So most of the people are saying, sir, I have attended three times attended the classes, one of the institute, and I got the certificate and I got the placements also. Once I get into the office, I got the requirement, but I don't know where to start. They have given the KT to me, but I am unable to start my coding because I don't know. It was existing project, and they are installed in my machine, and then they are asking me to start working on it. So once I started, I don't know where to write the code, and I don't know the application flow, and I don't know how to recognize their classes, where I have to write the business class. Nothing. They got the job, but they are not able to do that. So here, after completing this course, I am sure everyone is able to create your own projects. If I give any unknown projects to you, then also you can able to identify the code. You can able to debug yourself. You can able to identify your respective classes. If anyone gives requirement to you, you can easily able to develop. So in such a way that I will explain you actually. Only thing is that you have to practice every day. Whatever I am explaining in the class, you have to practice actually. If you don't practice, no need to attend the classes. I am clearly saying, you no need to attend the classes. And also, instead of wasting your time, you can discontinue actually. Who are all able to practice every day, so those people only can join, and those people only can succeed actually. Okay, so I will teach you in very simple manner. We'll create one or multiple projects with real world examples, not like technical terminology. If you go to the institutes, they will say like dependency injection. If you talk about spring framework, dependency injection, and is it loosely coupled, tightly coupled programming languages, and MVC, they will explain in depth. But thing is that they are not doing enough programs actually. They are not implementing enough programs. Plus, they have to write the program that should understand, each and every student should understand without having any technical skills. If you write the program, you should understand each and everything. In that kind of examples, we have people has to teach actually, but I never seen actually like technically they will tell, and people will go to home, and they will practice as is whatever program they have written. That's it. Next, another day, new concept will start. Like that, end of the class, you are not having capability to do the coding actually. Okay, so now here, how we are going to overcome? I will explain you very easy way we are going to develop the coding, and at the same time you are also able to implement it. Okay, let me explain you. Before that, I want you to download basic software like Eclipse download. Just go to Google, type Eclipse download. I know most of the people are having Eclipse, but some of them are having some of them are having a old version of Eclipse. Some of them might have latest version. If you have latest version which is supporting JDK 17, then you no need to download. Who are all not having Eclipse which is supporting JDK 17, please make sure you are downloading this version, because initially we will start with the latest version. After that, once we complete few of the concept, after that I will explain you how to work on existing projects, and older versions I will explain you in clear. Okay, so let's start with latest version. So you can see, just go to Google and type Eclipse download. You can see there is a very first link. Click on that link. The moment you click on this link, you can see there is a download button. Just click on the download button. So if you are able, do one thing, first time, right? You can just focus on what I'm telling. I will share you the recorded video also. End of the class, I will share you the recording so that uh, you can again listen actually. Okay. So you can follow also. Let me download the Eclipse. I don't have any Eclipse. Why I'm showing? Because some of them don't know how to download, how to install. So that's the reason I am showing from scratch. And make sure, my recommendation is everyone please download the Eclipse which I am downloading, because some of the versions, if you different kinds of versions, if you download the latest version of project which we are going to create, it may work, it may not work. That's the reason download this latest version of Eclipse from Google, and so that everybody will be in same state. Later I will show you how to work with older versions. Yeah, exe file I have downloaded. You can see my screen. I'm installing the Eclipse. Just double click on it. Make sure you guys are having a good enough internet. So you can see the very first pop-up is open, right? So here you can select second option. If you select first option, so you cannot develop enterprise applications. Here you can develop only standalone applications. So always go with second option, so that we can create here. You can create enterprise application with second option. So select second option and then click on install button. You can see here, this why I am asking you to install latest Eclipse, because it will come up with JDK 17 by default. So we no need to worry about JDK installation. The moment you download this Eclipse, it will come up with default JDK 17 version, so that it will support latest Spring Boot and latest Spring application. You can click on install button. If some of them internet is very slow, then no need to worry. I will share you the recorded video so that you can easily do it in your home. You no need to worry. You can uh, focus on the concept which I am explaining. Okay, this is for only who are all having a very slow internet. You no need to worry. Okay, just focus on concept. I will share you recorded video later. And also, I want to tell you one more thing. Some people may have knowledge on Spring. Some people may not have knowledge on Spring. So who are all not having knowledge on Spring, you no need to bother about it. I am here to help you to understand each and every concept. Okay, no need to worry. Each and every concept I will explain in detail. After explanation, right? Once I explained each concept, I don't think so you have to by heart the code, because in such a way I am going to write the code and real world examples, so that you can easily understand in class itself. You no need to go home again and by heart that theory or concept. It's like that actually. I will teach you in very easiest way that can be, you can remember in lifetime forever actually. So first time it will take some time. Why? Because first what it will do, it will install the JDK, and then it will install the Eclipse. That is the reason first time it is taking a lot of time. We have to wait for that. We don't have other option because some of them don't know right installation. That's the reason I am showing this. I will share my experience. Meanwhile, I will share my experience actually with new when I do interview, right? Uh, I just ask them what is Spring Framework. So what are all the concepts are available. Then he is explained very well. People are explaining very well. After that, I just choose any one of the topic. Then I ask them to write. Can you write one sample pseudocode, or can you write one sample program? Then they are looking blank, and some of them are able to write the program. Some of them are able to write the program. Then immediately what I ask them, can you give me another example? Then again he is blank face. Why? He learned only whatever in class they have earlier he learned, only he knows that program. Other than that, if I ask any other new program, that guy is not able to write actually. So this kind of problems people are facing in outside. Here you no need to worry at all. After completing the course, I am sure you guys are able to create projects by your own. If I ask any new program other than whichever I am teaching, you are able to, you are capable of doing that. So only thing is that you people have to practice every day. If I am telling two examples, you have to do 10 examples apart from this. I will explain you how to do that. Okay. How many of able to install the Eclipse? You can message in chat actually. So in everyone, if you speak everyone in the meeting, it will be conflict. So you can you can send the message. At my battery charge. Yeah, yeah. My Eclipse installation is successfully done. You can able to see once it is downloaded. Uh, One is installed, then you can just launch the application. You can create your own workspace. Let me create batch 19 launch. You can able to see Eclipse successfully installed, and I am able to open. You can close this. So before creating the project, I just want you to explain one simple concept, one very simple concept. I am going to explain you. Everyone able to see my screen? So here I am going to teach you Spring in very simple way. Let's say if you join any, I am not blaming any other institute. I am just telling they are teaching in 3 months, 4 months Spring framework. But here I will teach you one mainly which we are really needed for developer as a Spring as a developer. So four concepts main Spring core module is having four main concept. If you learn these four main concepts, you can do anything in Spring application. If you learn four concepts which I am going to explain you, after that, without knowing, you can develop any application. You can develop MEC, you can develop Spring JDBC, you can develop Spring JPA, everything. All the Spring framework, Spring Boot depends on these four concepts I am going to explain you. You can see Spring core module is having these four main concepts like a tightly coupled, springy and loosely coupled, and dependency injection and application context. Who are all already knows, you can easily understand. Who are all not having knowledge, you no need to bother. Just remember what I am showing here. Only these four. If you want to learn Spring framework, if you learn these four, what is tightly coupled, what is loosely coupled, what is dependency injection, and what is application context. If you learn these four concepts, you can rest other concept you can learn very easily. So now some people may ask, sir, here I can see four concepts are there. How many days I am going to learn these four concepts? So I will write one simple program. I am not teaching directly what is tightly coupled, what is loosely coupled, what is dependency injection, what is application context. I am not going to teach you theory. So if I teach theory, so nobody cannot understand. What I am going to do, I will write one simple Java program, simple Java program that can understand all four concepts, whatever you are able to see here. One simple program can understand all these four concepts. After that, you guys ready to start Spring application as well as Spring Boot application. So how we can create the project now? Let me create the project. For the time being, don't bother about what are all the four concepts. Concentrate on how we are going to create the project now. Spring is having Spring initializer. You can type Spring initializer. Go to Google. You can type Spring initializer. Click very first link. Click on that first link. So with the help of Spring initializer, we can create Spring applications, normal traditional Spring based applications as well as Spring Boot applications. We are going with Maven. So here you can see project and language and dependencies. So project specifies which build we are going to use. So as of now, you can select Maven. So we are going with Maven build. So who are all not having knowledge on Maven build, don't worry. I will explain you later. So as of now, select Maven build and language is Java by default. It's already selected. Now you can see here there is a Spring Boot version. So I am going to create one simple Spring application. So you don't need to bother as of now whether it is Spring Boot or Spring application. Concentrate on creating the project. So you can see here Spring Boot is having latest version 3.1.4. 3.1.4 and remaining versions which we are seeing here, these are all snapshots. Snapshots in the sense those are still under development, and it is created by Spring core team actually. Spring Boot core team. Those people are developed these snapshot versions, and those are all not stable. So I always recommend go with 3.1.4 version. So by default, it's already selected. So in future, it may be newer version. So people will ask questions, sir, whether I can go with 3.1.4 or whether whatever latest version which is displaying here, with that I can go. So whatever latest version which is showing without snapshot version, we have to select this. Okay, I always recommend with latest version, create with latest version. And if you come down here, there is a project metadata is there. Project metadata in the here you can see group and artifact ID. Group and artifact ID nothing but for example, normal core Java application, we will create classes, right? We will create one package. So within that package, we are going to create some classes, right? Similarly, in Spring application or Spring Boot application, we project level package we have to define. That is called group ID. So that we can call it as a group name. So this is nothing but project base project level package name, and you can see here there is a artifact. This artifact you can call it as a class like a project name. Okay, so now I will give my first Spring application. Okay, so now select artifact like com dot rasul. I'm creating package as a com.rasul, and giving artifact name in the sense project name. Select the project name, and then there is right side you can see there is a dependencies button. So for the time being, I am not adding any dependencies because I'm going to explain one simple Spring application. So that's the reason I am not adding any dependencies. So here you can see there is a version, jar version is available, JDK 17. One thing I want to tell you, latest version, whichever it is, Spring 3.0 onwards, all the latest version will support JDK 17. Under the Spring 3.0 onwards, below JDK 17, our project will not work. We have to work with JDK 17 with latest version of Spring application. After that, here you have jar file or var file. We can create our project as a jar, as a var. So by default jar is selected. Select as of now jar. I will explain you later what is jar and what is var file. Okay, so now click on generate button. The moment click on generate button, project is downloaded successfully. You can see it was downloaded in my downloads folder. Extract it. I will do one thing. I will create one new folder. Let me go to C drive. You guys also can go to your respective directory, and then you can create one folder. I will create Spring underscore applications. So inside that folder, I am extracting downloaded project. Okay, whichever we have downloaded, I'm just extracting here. Yeah, our project is extracted successfully. Now we can go to IntelliJ. Sorry, I will go to Eclipse. So we can import the project from here. So two ways we can import the project. You can see there is a file in the menu section. Very first menu link is there, right? There you can see file. You can see here import. By using this option, you can import, as well as you can see here import projects. By clicking this link also you can import the project. After clicking on import project button, you can type here Maven. So Maven, why? Because during project creation, you can see here, while creating the project, we have selected Maven build. We have selected Maven build. Uh, the people who are all not having knowledge on Maven, don't worry. As of now, focus on the concept. I will explain you later. So during project creation, we have selected the Maven build. So that's the reason our project is a Maven project. So you have to select existing Maven project. Type Maven here, and you can see existing Maven project. Select it, and you can directly copy the project directory. Let me copy the project directory, and you can paste it here, or you can browse as well. Two options are there. You can copy the directory path, or you can browse the project from the directory. Either anyone you can select it. So after selecting the project, you can see here there is a pom.xml. So after that, click on finish button. Spring project is imported successfully. So now you can see, so the people who are importing first time, very first time, you can, it will take some time, because all the dependent jar files will be downloading in background, so it will take some time, so you no need to worry. So earlier I have already worked on many projects, that's the reason it is imported very fast. So we can see here, this is our basic, not basic, all the standard structure of Spring application. This is the standard structure of Spring application. You can see there is a src folder. Here we can write our Java programs, and resource folder. Here we can put our resources files, any properties file which we have. So you can see here test folder. Here we are going to write test cases. So these things I will explain you later. So now I want you to explain Spring. Before entering into Spring Boot, I want to explain Spring core concepts. Spring core concepts, so that rest other concept you can understand very easily. So before that, I want you to explain one thing. Let's say we are going to play one movie. Okay, we are going to create one simple Java program which uh, which can display movie titles. We are going to write one simple Java program which is going to display movie titles. So now, why I am going to why I am explaining, to make you understand Spring core concepts very easily, you can understand. Now I am going to we can write one program like, let's say, if you want to play movie titles, you need a theater first. First, what you need a theater. So we can create a theater class. Let's say IMAX IMAX theater. Uh, IMAX theater is equal to new IMAX theater. This is pseudocode I'm writing, so you can just you can focus on the concept. IMAX theater. So in IMAX theater, I am going to play any one movie. Let's say Bahubali movie. I think everybody is aware of it. Any movie you can select. I will select Bahubali movie. I want to play Bahubali movie in IMAX theater. Okay, so now Bahubali movie is equal. So if you want to run the Bahubali movie in IMAX theater, so we need to create the Bahubali class, right? Bahubali movie class. I'm just showing Bahubali movie class. Let's say I have created the Bahubali movie class. Now I have a theater. Everybody knows, right, how to create objects in Java with the help of new keyword. So Bahubali movie, Bahubali object instance, and then new Bahubali movie. Now this movie I am going to play in IMAX theater. So I need a theater. So in that case, I am creating new theater object, and I want to run this movie in IMAX theater. How we can run? We can, I am going to pass Bahubali movie to IMAX theater constructor argument. This is constructor, right? As per, well, this is the IMAX theater constructor. As part of constructor, I am passing Bahubali movie. So after that, what we can do, theater, I will create like IMAX theater. So IMAX theater dot play movie, PLA okay. So this is the simple program we are going to write. So after that, I how it is related to Spring framework, how it is related to Spring framework, I will explain. Now we are going to do that code. So before that, I am just explaining you which concept we are going to write the program. I'm explaining again. We are going to display movie titles, and that movie is Bahubali movie. That movie can run in IMAX theater. So after that, the moment you run the program, we have to display movie titles. Okay. So now let me go to Eclipse. So here you can comment it this one. Whatever by default, right? You can go here by default package we have created, right? Here you can see one my first Spring Boot application.java. If you extract here, my first Spring Boot application.java. So here, this is Spring Boot application. Forget about it as of now. As of now, you no need to worry about it. Leave as is. So now what I will do, I will create, right click on the package. I will create movie class first. Right click on the package. You can see new button. After that, you can see there is a class called a class option. Just click on that class option. Click movie Bahubali movie. Name it as a Bahubali movie. Click on finish button. That's it. So now after that, uh, if you after running movie in theater, right? First, what it will display? It will display movie titles. So for that, I'm going to write one simple functions like a movie titles, to display the movie titles. Public. Let me write the program public void display movie name. Instead of that, just put movie name. Movie name. One simple function. Everybody knows, right? How to write functions in Java. Public and return type void and movie name. I am going to display movie name. System dot out dot println. So we are going to run Bahubali movie, right? This movie name is Bahubali movie. So I will put movie name Bahubali. Similarly, after once title is displayed, next I am going to write one more method to display hero name. Guys, focus on concept. It is very interesting concept. You can understand very easily. You will never ever forget after explaining this concept. Now hero name. I'm just printing hero name. Who is the hero in Bahubali movie? Prabhas. Next, I will write four methods. Here displaying hero name and next heroine name. We can display in within the one function. We can display all those things, but I want to make you understand how to call multiple methods and in such a way that that's the reason I'm writing multiple methods to make you understand easily. Heroine name next. Heroine name. Heroine name. I will mention with okay, Tamanna. Next, another two more methods I am going to write. Who is a director of the movie? Director name Rajamouli. Okay, enough. Let me write one final method. Will display music director also. Music director. So music director name is director name. I think who is now Kiravani. So done. So let's say this is one class, simple Java class. Its class name is Bahubali movie, and it has set of methods which are going to display movie titles. The moment you call movie name, the moment you call the function movie name, so movie name will display. Similarly, heroine name, hero name, heroine name, director, and music director. One movie I have created. Okay, so now let me create another movie class. Right click on that package, create triple R movie. So here, same method, triple R movie also will have same method. Copy all the methods which are having Bahubali. So here you can paste it. So I'm just going to change triple R movie name triple R and hero name Sharon and NTR. Heroine name I think okay Alia but okay. Next, director name Rajamouli Kiravan. Yeah, same. So I have created two movies. So these two movies we are going to play in theater. So what we need before we are discussing. So movie name we are going to create. After that, to play this movie we need a theater. So now I am going to create the theater class. So same right click on the package, go to new, then click on the class, create IMAX theater class. Click on finish button. So this is the theater class. So what theater will play? Theater will play movie. So which movie? Bahubali movie. So we already created right Bahubali movie. Let me create the instance of Bahubali movie. This is very simple program I am writing, guys. This is core Java only. Okay, Bahubali movie. So after that, what we discussed, you can see here. So we have to create one argument constructor, parameter argument constructor. So as part of IMAX theater, we have to pass Bahubali movie to display that movie title, to play the movie. Okay. So how we can create the constructor? So right click on the class, you can see there is a source option. There you can see generate constructor using fields. We no need to write the code. That is the beauty of Eclipse. So we no need to write the constructor manually. We can auto generate. Click on generate button, you can see constructor is ready. IMAX theater super method is not needed as of now. Okay, so I have created simple constructor. So now, so theater has to run that movie, right? Theater has to run that movie. So now I will write one function, public void play movie. Very interesting concept, guys. You can understand very easily. You will never ever forget in future. After explaining this concept, you can understand Spring Core concept very easily. Now, so play movie, right? So now here Bahubali movie is there, right? I am just going to call that methods, display the titles. Movie name, sorry, dot movie name. After that, Bahubali movie dot hero name. So let me first display hero name. After that, Bahubali movie dot heroine name. Next, Bahubali movie dot. What is the method? Heroine name movie Bahubali. Yeah, Bahubali movie dot director. After that, music director. So that's it. So now our theater is ready now. IMAX theater is ready to play Bahubali movie. IMAX theater is ready to play Bahubali movie. Now let me go to, there is a class, my first Spring Boot application.java. So here you can comment this code. As of now, I will explain you later. So we are going to write one simple Java class. Okay, now let me call IMAX theater object. IMAX theater. How we can create an object of IMAX theater? With the help of new IMAX theater. So we have a constructor, right? You can see if you go to IMAX theater, we have a constructor. It has Bahubali movie. So we have to pass Bahubali movie object to theater constructor, IMAX theater constructor. So for that, what we need, we have to create Bahubali movie object. Okay. So my Bahubali movie is ready. I am passing Bahubali movie uh, to IMAX theater constructor. That's it. Now I am going to play the movie. IMAX theater dot, no, this one. We instance dot, right? That's the reason the options are not showing. Now IMAX theater dot play movie. This is very simple Java class which I have written now. Guys, yeah, are you there, right? So now here Bahubali movie object is ready. My IMAX theater is ready. Now I am playing that movie. Run click, right click on that class. Run as, click on Java application. Click on Java application. You can see here titles are displayed. Movie name Bahubali. Heroine Tamanna. Oh, I have hero name. I have not changed. Okay, hero. Okay, let me change the title also. Go to Bahubali movie. So here Bahubali, Prabhas, heroine name Tamanna, and Rajamouli. I think same two times I have called. I think movie name, heroine name. Sorry, this should be hero name instead of hero name. I have called two times. Okay, hero. Okay, movie name, hero name, heroine, director, music director. Let me run that application again. Run as Java application. Now you can see Bahubali movie played successfully in our IMAX theater. You can see there is a title movie name Bahubali, Prabhas, Tamanna, Rajamouli, music director, Kiravani. So now I will come to the point. Go to PDF file. Guys, first let me explain what is Spring Framework. So Spring Framework is a Java framework and it is an open source framework for building enterprise applications. With the help of Spring Framework, we can create enterprise applications. Enterprise application in the sense it is a 3-tier architecture, 4-tier architecture. It is like that. I will explain you that later. We are going to create multiple real-time examples. Okay, and next what we need, what we can do with Spring Framework. So by using Spring Framework we can develop web applications as well as RESTful and SOAP web services. What we can do with Spring Framework, we are going to develop web applications as well as RESTful and SOAP web services. You can, I will explain you later. Some of the people may not understand what is RESTful, what is SOAP web services. I will explain you in detail later. As of now, focus on that. What Spring will do, what we can do with Spring application. With the help of Spring application, we can develop web applications as well as RESTful and SOAP web services. After that, so if you want to learn Spring application, Spring is having core module. Spring is having core module and it has four concepts. One is tightly coupled, loosely coupled, dependency injection, application context. If anyone in the world, if you want to learn Spring framework, you have to understand these four concepts. If you understand these four concepts, Spring and Spring Boot is nothing. You can learn very easily. Rest of the concept you can learn very easily if you understand these four concepts. Now I am going to explain these four concepts with the help of simple Java program. So here, now guys, I have played the Bahubali movie in IMAX theater. So later point of time, I want to play Triple R movie. I want to play Triple R movie. You can say Triple R movie also I want to play. So what I have to do, if I want to play Triple R movie in IMAX theater, what I have to do? I have to modify the class. If I want to play Triple R movie in my IMAX theater, I have to modify the class, because IMAX theater currently is having Bahubali movie. This class is having Bahubali movie. So if you run this simple Java class, it will always run Bahubali movie only. It will always run Bahubali movie. Other than the Bahubali movie, it cannot run other movies without changing the IMAX theater class. You cannot play other than Bahubali movie in IMAX theater. This is called tightly coupled. The concept is called tightly coupled. You can see very first point, tightly coupled. Tightly coupled in the sense IMAX theater movie is playing Bahubali movie always. If you run again any n number of times, if you run, it will always play Bahubali movie. If I want to play Triple R movie, IMAX theater cannot play. Why? Because theater is having Bahubali movie, and if I run this program, it will play always Bahubali movie. If I want to run Triple R movie, again I have to modify the class. So this is called tightly coupled. Without modifying the class, without sorry, always if you want to play Triple R movie, you have to modify the class. Otherwise, you cannot play Triple R movie. This is called tightly coupled. IMAX theater always depend on Bahubali movie only. This IMAX theater cannot play Triple R movie. This is called tightly coupled. Tightly coupled. Now, let's say if I want to play Triple R movie, what I need to do? I have to create Triple R movie object. Let me show you how it is tightly coupled. Triple R movie object. Let me uh, Triple R movie object I have created equal new Triple R movie. I need to pass I need to pass to, if I want to play Triple R movie in IMAX theater, I have to pass Triple R movie as an argument constructor. Right now, my IMAX theater is having only Bahubali movie. So right, what I'm doing for the timing, let me comment it out. Bahubali movie. If you want to play Triple R movie, again you have to create Triple R movie. Triple R movie object here. Triple R movie. And now again you have to create constructor of Triple R movie. I'm just copy paste that constructor again. Just copy paste here. Pass, or else you can create directly with the help of Spring. So now I am creating. I am going to create Triple R movie in IMAX theater. So I have created the object instance. Now right click on the Eclipse, go to source, create the constructor, generate constructor by using fields. Click on generate. So now IMAX theater is having Triple R movie. Go to your method, modify the code. So earlier, which movie is playing in IMAX theater? Bahubali movie. Now I am going to play Triple R movie. To play Triple R movie, I have to modify the class, IMAX theater class. So I just modified the class, and then again go to my class here, runner class. You can go to there, pass. Instead of passing Bahubali movie, now I just pass IMAX theater argument as a Triple R movie. Now I can run Triple R movie, run as Java application. You can see I, IMAX theater is successfully displayed Triple R movie. So here you have to understand the concept. What is that concept? IMAX theater can play always either Bahubali movie or Triple R movie, but it cannot be flexible without changing the class. Without changing the class, it cannot be flexible. So we have to always modify the class to play new movie, any other movie. For example, if you want to play any other new movie, again I have to comment it out, again I have to write another movie, here inject here, and again go there and pass an argument, IMAX theater constructor as an argument you have to pass, and again you have to run. So this is what tightly coupled. This is what tightly coupled. The class which is having dependency on any another object always is called tightly coupled. So now I am going to explain you how we can achieve loosely coupled programming. So Spring framework will support loosely coupled programming. How Spring is going to support loosely coupled programming? I am going to explain you. Guys, I think 1 hour is completed, right? I will take another few minutes so that we can complete this concept. Okay. So now here play movie, right? So now what we are going to do now? I am going to create loosely coupled program. Loosely coupled program. You guys understood now what is tightly coupled. Now I am going to create loosely coupled program. For that, you just need to create one interface, normal interface. So go there, sorry, right click on the package and click on new and select interface. This is just a core Java concept only, guys. Core Java, a very simple program I am writing, creating one interface like movie interface. Movie interface. I am just going to create one movie interface. Okay. So Triple R movie is having these many number of methods. I am just going to override here. All the methods I am just going to create it here. So in interface, what it has? Interface will have abstract methods. Interface will have abstract methods. So I am going to create abstract methods in interface. That's it. So this movie is a interface, and it has 5 methods: movie name, hero name, heroine name, director, and music director. So now go to our Bahubali movie. Let's say go to our Bahubali movie. So Bahubali movie, it is going to implement that interface, movie interface. That's it. Similarly, go to Triple R movie. Triple R movie also implements movie interface. Guys, you understood the concept, right? What we are doing now? Triple R movie is a class and movie is a interface. I am just implementing that interface. What are all the methods available in interface? Those those methods we are just overriding it in movie class, Triple R movie class. So here we are just now it is overriding it here. So now what I am going to do? Go to my go to the application here. Go to IMAX theater. In IMAX theater, instead of triple R movie, I am commenting it out. Instead of triple R movie, I am going to create movie object. Movie object. So now here, let's create constructor of IMAX theater, which is having field movie object. Click on generate button. So now our theater is ready. Our theater is ready. So now movie here in the play movie method, right? We just need to pass. We have to call the methods from movie interface, from interface movie interface. Okay. So now our IMAX theater is ready now. Now IMAX theater is not having Bahubali movie and Triple R movie. It has one generic interface, movie interface, and it is having IMAX theater is having movie as a constructor argument. Now IMAX theater is not depending on any movies. IMAX theater is not depending on any movies. It is not depending on Bahubali movie and it is not depending on Triple R movie. Now go to our executable class. So here from here we can run. How we can run? We have a method called IMAX theater, right? IMAX theater, new IMAX theater. Here you have to pass. Let's say I want to run triple R movie. I am just passing. You can do MOVIE movie. Let me generic way. So IMAX theater theater constructor is having movie class object, movie interface object. So I'm just pausing as a triple R movie. So now if you run this application, IMAX theater will play triple R movie. You can see triple R movie titles are displayed. So now I want to run Bahubali movie. If you want to run Bahubali, one theater can run only one movie, right? One theater at a time, how many movies can play? One theater can have only one screen and it can display only one movie. So as of now, I am able to run the triple R movie. So now I want to run Bahubali movie. So I am just commenting it out the triple R movie, uncommenting Bahubali movie, MOVIE. That's it. So IMAX theater, I no need to modify anything. I no need to modify anything in IMAX theater. I just need to pass whichever movie I want to play in IMAX theater. So now if you run Java application, now IMAX theater will play Bahubali movie. So guys, how you understood now? Now how much flexible IMAX theater? So IMAX theater can play any movie now without changing IMAX theater class. It can play any movie. It can play any movie. Let's say if you want for you make you understand better understanding, I will create one more movie. I will close class very soon, guys. Just concentrate on few more minutes. So I'm going to create one more movie. Create what movie, man? Like, tell me any one movie. Create. Uh, okay, Titanic. I'm creating Titanic movie. Okay, so here I'm just copy paste all the movie titles and go to Titanic movie and just play that movie, paste that all the methods. So I have Titanic movie now. So here movie name, let me change Titanic, and hero name I forgot. I will just put some name. Okay, hero name. I did not remember hero name. So just a hero name and heroine name. I think Ken Winslet or something is there. I forgot actually. No, you don't need to bother about data. This is just to make you understand the concept. Heroine, okay. Movie name, hero name, heroine name, and director name. Director. Okay. Now I think one more method I have to override, right? I forgot. So what is that method? I think director. This method I haven't override it. So copy this method and paste in Titanic movie. So now I want to play Titanic movie in IMAX theater. What I need to do? Just comment the Bahubali movie. Just write Titanic movie. Create Titanic movie class object. New Titanic movie object. Just you need to create the object of movie object. Generic method instance is MOVIE. So that MOVIE. So why it is giving error? Because Titanic movie should implement movie interface. That's it. So now I am going to play Titanic movie. Right click on the Java class, just run as Java application. You can see here I am able to display Titanic movie titles. You can see Titanic movie also displayed. So what you understood here, IMAX theater is flexible now. It is not depend on any movie. So whatever movie, if you pass it as an argument to IMAX theater, it without changing the class, any movie can we can play any movie in IMAX theater. This is called loosely coupled. This is called loosely coupled. Okay. So now you understood the concept, right? What is tightly coupled? What is loosely coupled? Tightly coupled in the sense the class which is having dependency on always having dependency on particular child class is called loosely coupled. If the class which is not having any dependency without modifying the class, it is always without depending on other classes, and we are able to run IMAX theater play movie method without changing the class. This is called loosely coupled. Loosely coupled. Guys, you understood, right? What is tightly coupled? What is loosely coupled? So tomorrow I will explain what is dependency injection and application context. After that, we are going to create one simple Spring Boot application. So what you can do from tomorrow, so after going home, after disconnect this class, what you can do, so you can create your own class. Let's say I have created one simple example for tightly coupled and loosely coupled. You can create one new, for example, take one Maruti Suzuki showroom. Maruti Suzuki showroom is having many number of models like Maruti Ciaz, Vitara, Brezza, and Ciaz. Different kinds of models are there, right? So you can take one example of Maruti showroom, or you can take Hyundai showroom, or you can take any flights or anything, any company you can take, and you can practice with a simple example, same as whatever I have written, same as is you write one uh, your own simple program to make you understand what is loosely coupled and what is tightly coupled. Okay, don't by heart this program. Okay, if you by heart this program, initially I told you, right? You after when you are facing the interview, if you ask the question, can you write one program, you also write you will you can write only, always you can write only with this program. If you ask any new program to write, you cannot able to write. So what you have to do, you have to understand the concept. And anytime after 10 years, after 5 years, if I ask, can you write a program to can you write a program for loosely coupled and tightly coupled, you should have capability to select any one concept, and real world concept you can select, and you should have capability to write the program. So this is the main uh, two features in a Spring application. You have to learn this So we can connect tomorrow, guys. I will share you end of the day this recording. Okay, guys. We can continue tomorrow. Let me stop this. I will ask you the